This experimental model uses your search history. Some features aren't available. It sounds like you're a big fan of Andrew Walker and Hallmark Channel endings. While your recent searches don't directly mention him or the channel, I can totally understand the love for those feel-good stories and satisfying conclusions. Let's imagine we're sitting down with a warm mug, ready to talk about what makes a Hallmark ending with Andrew Walker so special, and maybe even dream up the perfect one. Think about it. When you settle in to watch an Andrew Walker movie on Hallmark, you know you're in for a treat. He has this incredibly charming and genuine way about him, whether he's playing the witty small-town guy, the driven businessman who rediscovers the important things in life, or the supportive best friend who finally realizes his own romantic potential. He just brings a warmth and sincerity to the screen that makes you instantly root for his character. And the endings? Oh, those Hallmark endings. They're like the perfect comforting hug after a bit of a journey. They tie up all the loose ends, give us that satisfying happily ever after, and leave us with a warm, fuzzy feeling that lingers long after the credits roll. With Andrew Walker in the lead, that feeling is often amplified. He has a knack for delivering those final scenes with just the right mix of emotion, vulnerability, and pure joy. Let's try to picture a recent Hallmark movie starring Andrew Walker. Maybe he played a landscape architect who comes back to his small town to save the local community garden. Throughout the movie, we see him reconnecting with his childhood sweetheart, a talented baker who's always put everyone else first. There were some bumps in the road, of course, a rival developer trying to bulldoze the garden, maybe a misunderstanding or two between our leads fueled by past hurts. But as the movie progresses, we see them working together, their bond deepening as they fight for something they both believe in. Now, picture the ending. The town council has just voted in favor of preserving the community garden. The entire town is celebrating, the air filled with laughter and the sweet scent of the baker's fresh pastries. Andrew Walker's character, let's call him Ben, finds our baker, Sarah, amidst the joyful chaos. The camera focuses on their faces, both beaming with happiness and a newfound understanding. Ben gently takes Sarah's hand, his eyes filled with genuine affection. He tells her how much her passion for the garden and her unwavering kindness have inspired him. He might even confess that he came back to town thinking about the garden, but he stayed because of her. Sarah's eyes might be a little teary, reflecting the journey they've been on. She tells him that she's realized that putting herself first sometimes means allowing herself to be loved. This is where Andrew Walker's emotional range really shines. He can convey so much with a simple look, a tender touch, or a heartfelt smile. In this imagined ending, maybe Ben pulls out a small, hand-carved wooden bird, a symbol of the freedom and growth they've both found, and presents it to Sarah. It's a quiet, intimate moment amidst the celebratory backdrop. Then, the classic Hallmark ending shot. Ben and Sarah, standing hand in hand in the now-protected community garden, bathed in the golden light of the setting sun. They share a warm, loving look, maybe a gentle kiss, promising a future filled with shared dreams and blooming possibilities. The camera slowly zooms out, leaving us with that signature feeling of contentment and the knowledge that these two wonderful people have found their perfect match. Maybe in another scenario, Andrew Walker plays a workaholic city lawyer who unexpectedly inherits his grandmother's charming Christmas tree farm. He arrives in town determined to sell it quickly, but the festive atmosphere and the genuine warmth of the locals start to melt his hardened heart. He meets a spirited woman who runs the town's annual Christmas festival, and despite their initial differences, sparks begin to fly amidst the twinkling lights and the scent of pine needles. The ending of this movie might see the lawyer, let's call him David, finally realizing that there's more to life than closing deals. He decides to keep the tree farm, embracing the slower pace and the strong sense of community. The final scene could be at the town's Christmas Eve celebration, with David and the festival organizer, Emily, standing under a beautifully decorated Christmas tree, surrounded by the happy townspeople. Andrew Walker would likely deliver a heartwarming speech about finding the true meaning of Christmas and the importance of connection. He and Emily would share a meaningful look, a silent promise of a future filled with holiday cheer and unwavering love. What makes these Andrew Walker Hallmark endings so engaging is their ability to tap into our emotions. They remind us of the importance of love, family, and finding happiness in the simple things. They offer us a comforting escape into a world where good always triumphs and where true love always finds a way. Perhaps you've seen one of his movies where he plays a single dad who unexpectedly falls for the charming teacher helping his child with a school project. The ending would likely involve a sweet moment where the child fully embraces the new relationship, creating a heartwarming family unit. Andrew Walker's portrayal of the loving father adds another layer of emotional depth to these stories, making the happy ending even more impactful. Maybe is a movie where he plays a musician who has lost his passion, only to find it rekindled by a chance encounter with a talented songwriter in a charming coastal town. The ending could see them performing together on stage, their music filled with the joy of their newfound love and artistic inspiration. Andrew Walker's character finally rediscovering the spark that he thought was lost forever. No matter the specific storyline, an Andrew Walker Hallmark movie often culminates in a moment of genuine connection, heartfelt emotion, and a clear path towards a bright future for the characters. It's that reliable promise of a feel-good resolution, delivered with Andrew Walker's signature charm and sincerity, that keeps us coming back for more. While I can't point you to a specific end show featuring Andrew Walker, as he primarily stars in Hallmark movies, the essence of those heartwarming conclusions remains the same across his work. They provide us with a sense of closure, a feeling of optimism, and a reminder that even amidst life's challenges, love and happiness are always within reach. And that, at its core, is the magic of a Hallmark ending with Andrew Walker. It's a comforting and emotionally satisfying experience that leaves us feeling good inside, just like a warm hug on a cozy evening.